What's he talking about? Oh, the key.
Excellent.
Nice.
The key is mine. Oh, that was easy.
Oh yeah, it was totally easy. To be honest, it kind of was compared to the last act. I mean, assuming this is the end of the act. Probably not.
Wonderful. With this key, we can finally follow Basilius.
Yeah, exactly. We're not at Basilius yet. A little later in the castle basement. Dungeon time again? Yes, dungeon time. But he doesn't have a scepter. How can he pull the lever? I'm pretty sure he needed the scepter for that. Apparently not.
Outstanding. Simply outstanding. The secret passage is open. Come on, let's get Basilius.
I'm still really just hoping...
Oh, Ceville, here you are.
Lily!
Oh, they're going to talk.
Wonderful. I'd almost forgotten about you. Come on, let's get Basilius.
Sure, but isn't he upstairs? And where is that Ambrosius?
Oh, yes, right.
There he is.
Ambrosius? What happened to you? You're so small.
That villain Basilius caught me unawares with a fiendish trick. But I swear on my honor as a paladin that I will capture that vile miscreant and bring him to justice.
Yeah, sure thing, Tiny. Let's go. We'll head through the secret passage and get Basilius.
Oh, will we? Oh god, loading screen. So yeah. Are we actually getting towards the final stretch then? Because that was... Yeah, I mean, getting in the castle took a long time, but... That part was really quick.
All right, Basilius, you disgusting former bootlicker. We have you now.
Surrender.
We're armed with a tiny Ambrosius. Be warned, or something.
Me? Surrender? That's a good one. Did you really think that anyone as pathetic as you lot could stop me?
Yes.
Watch and feel my power.
No thanks.
Here's looking at you, kid. Your will is broken. You are my slave and I am your master.
You are my master.
Good. Very good.
Did he actually just break her will?
Make yourself useful and clean my laboratory. Get to work.
Poor Lily.
Must clean laboratory.
Ah.
That cat is
I
creepy.
knew there was no relying on little girls. Now
Oh, don't talk down on Lily.
Look deep into my eyes and feel my power.
Never.
Must hold out. Must.
That wasn't good. It's like Gwendolyn.
Ah, finally awake. Very good indeed. Then you can witness my moment of triumph. I shall brew an effective transformation potion and transform myself into Gwendolyn.
So you're basically a cross-dresser.
A few strands of her
you're
hair,
afraid of
which
it.
I have lying here. And then, as queen, I will subject the land to a rule of terror such as none they have ever known.
Just shut up and go kill yourself or
You're
something.
transforming yourself into a woman? What kind of harebrained plan is that?
I'm with Ceville. That's
Sometimes
stupid.
a devilishly evil plan demands sacrifices, that's all. But enough of that. It's time to brew the potion. I have to stop him somehow. Lily, can you hear me?
Must clean laboratory.
Well, she's not going to be very helpful. Act 3 plus, the return of the king. Cool. So this, I guess this really is the final bit. Well, there's not really any possibility of another plotline opening up now, is there?
Soon.
Oh god, I can actually move the camera.
Okay.
Oh god. That is weird. That is very... Yeah, cool. Let's look at everything. And cat! Really?
An abominable, disgusting furball. Obviously, Basilius' pet.
I'm not sure if it's actually disgusting and if it's even a furball. I mean, it looked like you could just wind it up like a friggin' toy. So creepy, yeah. Mysterious jar
A large plain jar.
with cat eyes.
I would say it's probably used to store reagents for vile magic.
Kinda looks like eyes with brains. So yeah, not very nice.
A shelf filled to bursting with useless magical claptrap. Useless? Ha! You have no idea. Magic is the future. I have a dream. A dream of a world ruled by magic.
No, never going to happen, dude.
And he's also living proof of the fact that magicians always have at least 1 foot over the brink of madness.
At least one, yeah, definitely. Point out dirt. Really? Point out dirt again. Let's first examine the occult books.
Occult books. Guaranteed to be filled with all sorts of cheap magic tricks this stupid charlatan uses for sinister purposes. That's just the latest issue of the Dungeon Dragon role-playing game.
I guess they had some copyright issues there, because they didn't actually say Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah. Point out dirt. I guess we have to get him pissed off for him to do something?
That bookcase is incredibly dusty. Don't you think you should do something about that?
Yeah, Lily, go knock stuff over.
Lily, take care of it.
Azrael, bugger off. You're creepy. So is she now actually going to clean that up? Talk to Lily.
Lily, can you hear me?
Must clean more.
Although I do have to admit, her new, quieter self does have a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, well, she's no longer your counterpart, really.
I'll rule the world.
Lily cleaning. To have to point out every single bit of dirt.
Those books are incredibly dusty. Don't
Well,
you
first
think
you said the
should do
bookcase,
something
now
about
it's
that?
the books.
You're abs.
I guess I do.
That jar is incredibly dusty. You're
I guess I have to do something with, I gotta set Lily to clean a certain something. But it's not over there, so let's go towards the left and examine more stuff.
We entered Basilius's abhorrent little laboratory through that portal. I bet you regret that now.
Nah,
don't you?
I don't.
I plan to enchant my wand so that it will let me open and move portals whenever and wherever I want. Then I'll be able to travel the world.
To be honest,
But
that sounds
before
kind of
I
nice.
do, I'll need a test person I can send through a strange test course with the wand while I keep them happy with cake.
That sounds like Bobo.
I hope you've baked cakes before. The cake is a lie.
I'm not even going to bother with that. That came out of nowhere. That absolutely came out of nowhere. Snake statue.
A snake statue, eminently suitable for Basilius. My cousin gave me that after his trip through the Black Gate.
Now, do I really get the feeling that I have to get Lily as close as possible? And then use Ambrosius or something? I don't know. Let's first examine everything, maybe it'll give a hint.
And I, just lying around. What's up, Basilius? No eyes in your head? Or are you keeping an eye on me? Or are you keeping an eye out to make sure the spell doesn't backfire? Oh, just be quiet. I would say it doesn't look like you have time to entertain me.
Are we just actually distracting him or something?
An
Hourglass.
old-fashioned hourglass. I wonder what vile incantations that foul villain plans to time with that. That's just my old egg timer. 5-minute eggs, no more, no less.
5.
I guess I'll
Should
just
normally
save
go with
the
4,
comment
dude.
this time.
Bottom shelf.
The bottom shelf is stuffed with useless magical claptrap.
Again? He's not even going to comment now. That's rude.
A burning globe. Looks nice enough. but I imagine it's a little hard to read anything on it.
Yeah, especially with
It's
the
a
pox
map
of
of the
LeChuck
demon
coming from
realm
it.
after all. The flames just reflect reality. At least, one always has enough light to read by.
That's true. Could be useful if it would be less obnoxious. Skull candle. That'll be good.
A candle atop a skull. Now that's old school. How banal.
Sure.
Maybe I should add a
I
little
can't point out the
carbon
dirt
dioxide
on the
and
candle.
sodium chloride.
Oh, that's actually well cleaned then.
A small shelf with a piece of paper on it.
I'm sure that's
A letter
important.
from Basilius to his mother.
Okay, it's not
He
important.
writes that unfortunately he won't be able to come visit on the weekend, as he plans to seize control of the world. Oh well, I guess everybody makes plans for their weekend. For example, mine have excruciatingly horrible revenge written all over them.